And as Sejal says, my focus and my flow work together. So it's more a divine statement, I would say. And even all of you, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt exhausted from constantly doing, achieving, or even pushing, but still felt empty? Or have you ever caught yourself endlessly planning, dreaming, feeling, but never actually starting anything? And here's what's wild. Both of those states are forms of imbalance, and they have nothing to do with whether you are a male or a female. They have everything to do with energy. So today, we're talking about something ancient, something powerful, something that exists in every single one of us: divine, feminine, and masculine energy. I know this isn't about gender, it's about balance, it's about wholeness, it's about becoming who you are truly meant to be. Think about the sun and the moon. The sun rises, blazes across the sky, gives light, creates warmth, and makes things grow. It's active, powerful, consistent. And the moon? It cycles, it pulls the tides, it reflects, it creates rhythm, and it rules the night with quiet strength. So, like the sun and the moon, both energies shine differently, yet together they create harmony. So, this is divine masculine and divine feminine energy. And here's what most people don't understand: both exist in everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, a boy or a girl, you carry both energies within you and always have, always will. So, divine masculine energy is action, logic, structure, protection, direction. And it's the part of you that says, let's do this. Let's make a plan. Let's build something. It's the warrior, the provider, the architect. A divine feminine energy is intuition, flow, nurture, creation, receptivity. Is the part of you that says, let me feel into this. Let me create space. Let me trust the process. It's the artist, the healer, the dreamer. Neither is better, neither is weaker. Balance creates wholeness. Imbalance creates chaos. And that's how relationships also go. There must be the right balance to build a relationship long term. So let's get real about how this plays out in our lives, because I guarantee you are living in some form of imbalance right now. For teenagers, for youngsters here, look at the pressure you are under. Study hard, score high, get into a good college, beat the competition. It's all do, do, do. Pure masculine energy. And it's burning you out. You're achieving, sure, but you've forgotten how to just be. When was the last time you sat with your feelings, wrote in a journal, spent time in nature without your phone? And that's feminine energy, and you are starving for it. On the flip side, some of you are stuck in the feminine extreme, overthinking every decision, waiting for the perfect moment, drowning in feelings but never taking action. That's imbalance too. When we are too much worried about the future and not able to enjoy the present, that is imbalance too. For young adults, you're hustling 9 to 9 jobs, side hustles, proving yourself, climbing the ladder. So, masculine energy on overdrive. You're so busy doing that you've forgotten how to receive. You don't rest. You don't listen to your body. You don't trust your gut. You just push through, and then you wonder why you feel numb, disconnected like a machine. Or maybe you are the opposite, stuck in analysis paralysis, feeling everything, sensing everything, but terrified to take a risk. All intuition, no action. So that's not balance either. And for the mid age, by now you've probably lived too much in one energy for too long. Maybe you spent decades being the strong one, the provider, the problem solver, never showing vulnerability, never asking for help, pure masculine armor. Or maybe you spent years adapting, nurturing, putting everyone else first, losing yourself in the process, never asserting boundaries, never claiming your power. Pure feminine depletion. And here's the truth, too much of one energy causes imbalance, burnout, or passivity. And most of us are suffering from one or the other. So then, what does balance look like? It's not 50-50 all the time, it's fluid. It's knowing when to act and when to wait, when to speak and when to listen, when to push and when to surrender. Let me give you an example. My friend Arjun is a software engineer. Total masculine energy at work. Deadlines, logic, problem solving, execution. But he was burning out, snapping at his family, couldn't sleep. I told him, you need to bring in the feminine. He looked at me like, I've lost it. But he tried. He started going for evening walks without earphones, just walking, noticing, feeling. He started cooking on weekends, not as a task, but as a creative act. He started journaling for 10 minutes before bed. Within a month, he told me, I feel like I can breathe again. And that's what happens when you balance the energies. Or take my cousin Priya. She's deeply intuitive, spiritual, always trusting the universe. But her career was stuck because she never did anything with her ideas. I used to ask her, what would masculine energy do right now? And she launched her freelance design business the next week. Just took action. No perfect plan, just movement. And that's the power of activating the other energy. And here's what I want you to do. Ask yourself two simple questions. Where am I overdoing? That's the first one. Where in your life are you running on pure masculine energy, constantly pushing, forcing, controlling, achieving, never resting, never receiving? And that's where you need to bring in the feminine. You need to pause, feel, trust, rest, and create space. And number two, where am I overfeeling or waiting? That is, where in your life are you stuck in pure feminine energy, overthinking, drowning in emotions, waiting for signs, never taking the leap, or never putting structure to your dreams? And that's where you need to activate the masculine. You need to act, decide, build, move forward. Some of you are MPGs and still not taken action to the business forward. Still thinking, That's overthinking, actually, right? Okay, I'll wait. I learn a bit more. I'm not confident. What will people say if I analyze incorrectly? These are all overthinking. Remember, in the first TFS workshop, on the very second day of learning the science, you were able to analyze. Even then, you got like 80 to 100% of the testimonial, right? But even after becoming MPG, you still sometimes feel not confident enough to take the next step. So that is overthinking. So now here's the practice. Choose one small act today to balance the scale. Yes, if you are overdoing, act on the feminine. Take a 10-minute break to just breathe. Cancel one task and do something creative instead. Ask for help instead of muscling through alone. Go to bed early. Listen to music without multitasking. And if you're overfeeling or waiting, act on the masculine. Take one action toward a goal you have been feeling into for months. Make a decision you have been avoiding. Set a boundary. Create a plan. Start before you feel ready. Just one small act. That's all. And watch what happens. And here is why this is so important. The world needs both energy. So do you. So we are living in a time of extremes. Either we are told to hustle till we drop, or we are told to just vibe and manifest. Either we are told to toughen up, or we are told to feel all the feelings. Both are incomplete. The truth is, you need the masculine to give your dream structure, and you need the feminine to give your life a meaning. You need the masculine to protect your peace, and you need the feminine to know what peace even feels like. You're not meant to be one dimensional, you're meant to be whole. And wholeness comes from honoring both energies within you. So let me leave you with this, like the sun and the moon. Both energies shine differently, yet together they create harmony. Together they create family. Together they create relationship. The sun doesn't try to be the moon. The moon doesn't try to be the sun. They each do their part. And together they create day and night, tides and seasons, the rhythm of life itself. So you are both the sun and the moon. You are action and flow, logic and intuition, strength and softness. And when you stop fighting one to be the other, when you integrate both, that's when the magic happens. So here's my call to action for you today. Notice which energy you're living in excessively. Then do one thing, just one, to balance it. You have been all action, take rest. And if you've been all feeling, move. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait to feel ready. Balance doesn't happen by accident. It happens by choice. You have to take action to balance your energies. So choose wholeness, choose integration, choose you, yourself, in all your complex, beautiful, powerful entirety. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.